Soda Mali Toko. Salute. Yes, once again, the Iron Discipline. And it's me, Soda Mali Toko Adisa Aga. Yes, I'm here. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all who subscribe and takes time. Really, thank you very much. And also, too, pass the word on. Because the more we build with this and the more it grows, the more it reaches out there. So please subscribe, view it, drop comments, tell me what you like, tell me how you feel. Yes, again, I feel good. Just kind of like woosah. I'm like, how can you say, cooling down period. Just finished going for my run, my daily run. Today was like a good 90 minutes, easy. We call it easy tempo, which is like you test the cardio, which is the heart, with a little bit of with like how you say, with a little bit of easy, but with a little bit of progression. Progression means that you start off very like a cup of water tea, and then you boil up to like a nice little speed. You hold it just to get your heartbeat going, get your rhythm going, get your blood flowing. Also get that metabolism to burn and free all that energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what today's show is not much about running, but something dealing with energy. You know, so it's kind of titled today basically self-motivation and make room for energy. So that's the episode of today of the Iron Discipline. Excuse me. When I say self-motivation and I say in the parentheses basically energy, make room for energy. Energy is a source, whether on a level, let's say positive or negative. Energy, like I said, when you make room for energy, basically, if you're positive minded, and that way, especially you take away cortisol which builds stress, that's a good way to build your energy, and you have more energy, because positiveness builds energy to where that, you know, it's not something like somebody doing something like, wow, I feel good, because your energy is very positive, means that you probably, your stress levels are probably at a low tempo at the moment. But as the stress rises, stress alone can take away from energy, and that's why, you know, it can bring fatigue. Sometimes some people with nobody very tired, which means it can come from depression. So forms of tired is just not tired. Also, overeating. Like, for example, if you notice, if you really want energy, sometimes, let's be real, on the physical aspect, that means that they say you have to poop, or also, like you say, you have to go defecate, because sometimes food itself can make you fatigued. So to have energy, you gotta make room for energy. It means that food itself is a form of energy, but if you have it build up too much and you're not making room for it, if you get it, you can kind of have a build up in your stomach, and that's why some people, you know, it's like the layers in their gut and their stomach, into where that's just wasted food, and that alone can bring fatigue because the food has nowhere to go. That's why exercise is important to make more room for energy, because when you exert energy, it's like they say the term, to make money, you have to make money. So you have to burn energy to get energy. So that's what I mean, again, the title of this show, again, make room for energy. Because if you just have energy stored up and not getting rid of it, what happens? It's not really useful. So you have to put in energy to get energy. And that's in, like, on a mental note, again, to get that on a mental note, you have to be positive. Stay positive minded, because only positive vibes bring positive energy. Because if you've been also dealing with it goes in even to your blood system. So all that positive, that's what they say, the body, soul, or they say physically, mentally, spiritually, everything is connected on the mind, body, physical, and soul. So on that level, if you're not thinking positive and thinking negative thoughts, that brings stress, and stress breaks down the body. It deteriorates, makes a thing called, like I said before in other episodes, it can cause dis-ease of the body, diseases like ulcers, certain heart disease, certain cancers. That's why it's good to like have a strong mental, and not to hold on to things. And you ever heard people say don't hold on to something mentally, because if you hold on to something, that can break your body down. So on the mental note, when you think positive, it produces positive energy to make you actually want to do something, do things on an energy-based level. Now, on a physically level, to have high energy, like we said once again, that's a form of doing exercising. Like I said, to get energy, you have to exalt energy means that you have to give it to take it, like respect. To give respect, you have to earn it. So same thing with energy, you have to give it off, because even though some people may feel a little exhausted after exercising, but after you refresh yourself, you recover, you put the right fuel back in your body, and you get a proper rest. The next day you say, "Oh, I feel good," because you know why? Because you gave energy to get energy. So, and then also, like I said again, you're burning that food out of your stomach. So basically, when you have all that stuff in your stomach, foods and stuff into your stomach, you have to burn that away. Because that's another way people, I'm not trying to be funny, but seriously, some people have a lot of poop sitting right in their stomach, or like their intestines, the food just sitting there, and you're wondering like, wow, why do I have energy? Because look at your gut. If you have a gut, or your waist, or your stomach's over your waist, that alone, or also if you have a fatty liver, that's not good. Especially in men, that can cause lasting fatigue. Because in men, testosterone alone gives men energy. Your testosterone, and if men build up more estrogen, and as the testosterone gets lower, that alone can make you very fatigued and you lose less energy. So in men, exercising, doing a little weights, like a little resistance training, like weights, stuff like that, because a little bit of weights from time to time, especially as you get older, that keeps the testosterone levels up in men. So your energy level, physically, you still feel very agile. You can move around. You can do certain activities without getting tired or not feel like you have energy. And also, again, keeping less stress away. How you keep stress away? Go outside. The sun, the vitamin D from the sun plays a big part in building energy. Because if you notice, in warm type climates, people have more energy. They feel like they can walk. And that's the climate. Like if you notice, like animals during the cold weather, they hibernate because it kind of like you have more or less energy. So take advantage. If the sun is out today, go out there. Go get some sunlight. Let the sun beam in your face, because as you're doing that, that's building up your immune system, your metabolism, and also your energy level. See those three things again? So it has a lot of beneficial things. So go get some good tis, like we say, hey, the sun. Go out there and let it bless your face. Because that, and then it doesn't cost nothing at all. See that? You don't have to go to a gym to get that. You don't have to watch TV to get. You can just go outside right now, put on your shoes, your sandals, your sneakers, whatever type of footwear you have, or you can just go out barefoot. Especially too, if you want to get some energy, they call go grounding. Walk on the ground barefoot, so your air can get that nice grounded with the ground, with the dirt, and also with the sun, because those things can cure. So again, energy. That's why, again, to get energy, you have to give it. And again, by grounding, putting your foot, like I said, barefoot, walking on grass, that's a form of connecting back with energy. You're plugging back into the earth. So everything is solidifying. Also with the sun. Sun is giving you that energy. So that's really the basic thing of self-motivation. Is really energy. People who are self-motivated, the energy is on a different level. So try to, like I said, always looking at, so make room for energy. Feel good. Positive feel good. Feel good. And again, thank you once again for tuning in to the Iron Discipline. This is Soda Mali. Thank you once again. Salute.